Hi lads and lasses, this is Spitfire here and welcome to another episode of Sundays with Spitfire. Now this is going to be a short video as per usual because it's probably going to take me quite a while to gain in subscribers and get more people to ask questions, but that's what I'm hoping will happen anyway, because I'd like more and more people to ask questions, because this is essentially an agony aunt segment that I'd like to do. I'd like to be able to help people with their issues, and I'm hoping that they'll feel comfortable with coming to me for advice if they so need it. But I'm also using this as an opportunity for you guys to ask me more questions about myself, which is what Yas Quakeaplier is. She's very good at asking questions, so it's all her questions again this week. But if you see this video, please feel free to ask questions yourself, and maybe I'll be able to include them on next week's video. So right, let's get started here. Right, number one. How do you stop yourself from stressing too much? Ooh, good question really. For me, if it's a situation that I can't walk away from, especially if I'm at work, I suppose walk away is not really the appropriate sort of thing. It's walking into another room and just, I wouldn't say screaming, but maybe screaming to your head, as stupid as that sounds. If you can do it as well, just have a rant to yourself. It may make you sound like a complete lunatic, but I always find that if I'm able to have a rant to someone, then it automatically calms me down. Or the other thing is, if you find yourself getting stressed, go and take your anger out on some housework or something, because that tidying up your home will take the stress levels away with the anger as well. That's usually how I deal with stress. I'm not too bad as far as stress levels are concerned. I think I'm probably get more anxious than anything else, but stress-wise, I always try and just take a step back, evaluate, and decide, is it really worth it? Is it really worth your health at the end of the day? If you can walk away from the situation, walk away. That would be my best advice, and what I try and do is if I'm put in a stressful situation, because in the past my mouth has been known to get me into trouble, so please don't do what I've ever done and be as humanly sarcastic as possible, because that's gotten me into trouble in the past before. So never mind. Right, number two. What is your favourite sport? Well, I actually have a few favourite sports. Surprisingly, my main favourite sport is actually wrestling. I kind of grew up with that, and that was my mum and my granddad's fault. Sorry, I said granda, that's Scottish for granddad, grandpa, whichever words you like to use. They got me started on British wrestling when I was about maybe 5, 6, something like that. And eventually I got onto the American wrestling. I first started watching WCW, and then eventually as the years went on I got into WWF, which is now WWE obviously, and TNA wrestling as well. I've actually been to see WWE and TNA live when they've been in Aberdeen and Glasgow, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I think a lot of people, well, I should say my gran says I should have been a boy because I like wrestling, but I just kind of laughed that off. What other favourite sports do I have? I quite like basketball. I like running, even though I'm not good at it. Weightlifting I'm actually good at, considering that I can't support my own body weight. I'm actually quite good at weightlifting. What else do I like? Sorry, I'm clicking my tongue here just to think what else do I like? Oh, I like quite a lot of martial arts as well. I've got a beginner's belt in kickboxing, but I'd like to get into other types of martial arts as well if I get the opportunity. And I also like Zumba and aerobics. I'm not really sure you would class them as sports as such, but hey ho, it's what I like. Number 3, what do you like to do in your free time? Well, if I get any free time, it's usually taken up on the computer, because obviously I need to get my gaming started. I also like going out walking as well. I mean I walk for my job anyway, because I have to walk to and from people's homes. But I do like going out exploring, because I absolutely love scenery, and photography is another thing that I like. I like taking photographs of probably anything and everything to do with scenery, like old castles, nature, water, woodland, all that type of things I like. I also like story writing, songwriting, art. I do like cooking and baking as well when I get the opportunity to as well. There's probably more things that I do like doing, but I just can't think of them off the top of my head at the moment. But I think that's about all I can think of at the moment. Oh, whether I'd mentioned that I like singing, I don't know. I can't actually sing to save myself, but I do try it anyway. Something I should have actually kept up after I left school, because I was actually quite good at it at one point, but I've lost a great deal of my singing voice. I get very nervous anyway, so singing in public is not that great for me. But it's still something I like doing. So yeah. Well, I think that's about it for this week's episode. Thank you again for your questions, Quake. If you can encourage anyone else to ask some questions, that would be great. And I look forward to more questions from yourself, because you've been an absolute sweetheart as always with asking your questions. So thank you very much, my dear. And I shall sign off now, lads and lasses, so you take care of yourselves, and I shall see you in next week's Sundays with Spitfire video. So goodbye.